Alright, welcome to today's video. It's Monday the 29th of April. It's absolutely freezing. The sheets behind me have been on just under 2 weeks. There is life under there, so it's time to get these off, get some products on and start the process of getting this lawn looking nice for summer. So let's do it. Alright, so before we crack on with showing you what's under the sheets, let's just cast our mind back 10 days when we scalped the lawn with the Alex Sterling, made about 10 mil if I remember. And then we went over and gave it a double pass with Ye Old Faithful there, getting all the thatch out from the last 12 months. Picked it up with the Alex Sterling with a scarifying attachment. We got our seed slotter out, pricked a few holes, and then we overseeded with our extreme seed. Field compost over the top, and then sprayed our wetting agent, and then covered it with the garden fleece to stop all the detritus falling off the trees onto the soil. Okay, so I've took the covers off. And if we have a look up close, we can see we've got plenty of germination coming through all these little shoots. See these little slender tips? They're the new grass, and each one of those is going to turn into a full plant like this. So we're going to end up with a nice lawn here. So it's really consistent. Been really windy, so it's dried out, but that's okay because the roots are now on the grass seed, so we can get its own water further down, which is good. But what we'll do today is we'll go on with our products. What we want to do is we just want to feed it nice and gently. We don't want to do too much at this point. It's not about getting it up and away. It's all about keeping that cell wall really tight. And I showed you in a video a few years ago, whereas if you have a balloon which is blown up to the max and you get a pin, it'll pop because the walls are stretched so much, and that's the same in grass. We don't want to stretch that wall beyond its capability. So imagine that pin is disease. The disease will get in, but if we keep our balloon not blown up as much and we get a pin, it's more difficult to pop. So that means it's less easier for the disease to get in as well, and things like that. So what we'll do is we'll get these covers off and we'll have a better look once they're off. Alright, so that's the covers off. It's looking really good. Now it's time to enhance what we've got with some products. We don't want to rush it. We just want to look after it, like I said previously. So we're going to go on with our usual 4 things today: Stella, Sopro, Grace and Orbit. What Orbit is going to do, that's going to give us our natural source of food straight away. And there's some beeswax extract in there just to take advantage of any sunlight that comes. It'll maximise that. Grace, we've got the vitamins in there, which is just going to stop any free radicals from floating around. Sopro, a biostimulant, and that is going to help get our root down further, quicker, but without making our top grow even faster. And of course, Stella Bio Boost, my favourite one. Seaweed with some amino acids in there and some other bits and bobs, which just make your roots really healthy. And the healthier your roots are, the better your top plant is going to be. So we'll start with that. So it's 45 square metres that. So I'm using the full strength version today. So that is 90 grams in 90 mils in there, sorry. So I'm just going to put it in this one. Just got some water in there just to mix it in with. Sopro again, same strength. So that's another 90 in there. So Bolton blew it at the weekend. Well, we didn't blow it, but we blew a 2-goal lead and went 3-2 down. But Derby did what they had to do, which I knew they would. I said on Good Friday, didn't I? Portsmouth and Derby would go up, and that's what happened. So again, that's all the full strength stuff. So we'll just put it in there. And then the Orbit, this is my favourite stuff as well. 90 in there. Yeah, so Derby did it. And then I was filming the Posh job, and we'd watched the game, went after. Barnsley were winning 1-0 and we were playing Oxford, who was 6th place, and we were like, yeah, we'll take that. And then as we got outside, my brother texted me saying, oh, we've got Barnsley, and I'm like, we can't have because they've won, and Northampton scored in the last minute. So they drew and Barnsley came 6th, so we've got Barnsley again. So we'll go into that on Friday night. So hopefully we can get a result there. Last year it was Barnsley and we lost, but we had the home, because they finished 3rd and we finished 6th. They had their home leg, 2nd leg. So they knew what they had to do and beat us 1-0. So hopefully this time we can go to their place, get a result, and then turn them over at our place as well. What we don't want to do is lose at their place, because they'll just come back and park the bus like every other team does. But we'll see. All will come out in the wash, as they say, and we'll find out. To be honest with you, don't mind if we stay in League One because we win most weeks, whereas if you look at Plymouth, who went up last season, and Sheffield Wednesday, they've lost most of the games. So how demoralising is that? I want to go to winning every game. My granddad always said, like, we're not good in the Premier League. Best being in Division 1 and being a good team in that, rather than being in the Premier League and losing every week. And I agree. Now, what next is, just because we want to get some food on there, going to go on with Dan's magic. Going to put just a normal rate of 10 mil per square metre on. And then this is going to start the process of getting some nitrogen in there, because all these products don't have any in really. The Stella Bio Boost has some trace elements in there. I've put far too much in there. We need 500 mil to tip some out. I was getting carried away, not concentrating. That's 500. Oh, well, I need 450, don't I? Not 500. Perfect. So that's all in there. We'll put that in the tank. We'll get it sprayed on, and then we're really going to see the lawn pop in a few weeks, and then we can get on with our granular, but not before all this is kicked in. Like I say, we don't want to start feeding it dead quick, because we're just going to get loads of growth before it's ready. We want to just do it nice and easy and get that seed off to a great start. So that's that. So let's go. Okay, even though we've got taps, the water pressure is rubbish. So I've got my hose lock pump ready to go. I've got my 200 litre fertiliser tank full of water. Tap's still running as well, so we're getting a replenishment, so we're not just draining the tap, because I've not only got to do the lawn, what we're doing, I've got to water the big lawn as well. So what I'll do is I'll just turn this on now, and that'll start the process going. So let's go and water. So what we're doing is we're watering the seed as well as watering in the products that we've just put on. They all work once they're through to the roots, so getting them washed in as soon as you can is ideal. So we're just on the lawn, which we did on Thursday last week. So the grass is already started to recover well, but it's dry as a bone just because this wind is just crucifying everything. So we'll get it watered while we've got the pump going, and then probably in another week or so we'll probably need a cut just to protect the existing lawn, if not before, and then the seed will come through as and when it wants. So let's get with the watering on this side. Alright, so that's this video done. Hope you've enjoyed it. All we're going to do now is water, water and more water and get that seed going, and then we'll do the same on this side as we've done here, but we'll probably cut it as well next time. So join us then when we'll be doing something else lawn related here on Daniel Hibbert Lawn Expert. Bye for now. Alright, so I'm just giving a mention to my channel sponsors, luxuryrattendirect.co.uk up in Bamber Bridge in Preston. They sell all the top brands at all the best prices. So if you want 5% off, get on that website and type in that code.